Welcome back to the Vic and Jay Show. I'm Vic.
My name is Jay, and today we want to update you guys on what we've been doing for the past week, right? I've been dropping vlogs myself. You guys have seen those videos, but now we're going to get down to the juicy part. Last week we told you guys that we were going to focus on health, wealth, and ourselves, and that's what we've been doing. And I can't say we've been doing the best job at it, but it's a work in progress. And so we're going to focus on the health part of what we've been doing. Victoria?
So my birthday was this past Thursday, and the entire week I've been trying to celebrate a little. And I like sweets, so I've been, having sweets every night for the past week. And on my birthday, I think we actually watched Conjuring 3, and we bought a whole bunch of snacks. So that wasn't helping, but the process hasn't been easy. So I've been kind of slacking. My goal is to lose at least 50 pounds, and the app that we've been using also helps with counting your calories as well. So since I've been eating the chocolates, I haven't been going over, and you can tell when you go over because it will turn red. Also, you can also put your weight in there, and it'll detect about how much calories you lose and you need by the whole day. So that's been helping, but I haven't been doing my best. And how are you?
Well, I'm pretty much on the same train. I've been joining her along the ride through the journey of her birthday, and I've been eating pretty bad myself. I haven't been doing too good. It's a lot of sweets, a lot of fast food, more eating out, Uber Eats, things like that we've been doing, ordering food here. And I mean, it's been great. I don't regret it at all. It's because of her birthday celebration. We went out and we had some fun with some food, but now we had to talk about this, and we said that we're going to be more laser focused on what we're going to be doing. Now that now that the celebrations are over, we're going to be focused on our goals more. And when we had fun with her birthday, we went out to Red Lobster and we ate there. A lot of great food. Wasn't great for the
stuff that had butter in
yeah.
it also. And the rolls.
But it was delicious. It was delicious, and we're not going back at that anymore. Hopefully, we're gonna avoid that at all costs. Now we're focused more on the fitness aspect of it, and I've been using the app as well, but I've been slacking these past few days. Now we're gonna hop back on it, right? So we failed this first week. I can say it's about we give us a rating of probably a 5% out of 100, 5% grade if we had on the health. So we got a 5% there. It was pretty low. We didn't do too good, but we're gonna increase that 5% to 50% and hopefully do a lot better this next upcoming week. And well, that's the part of me with the health part. I haven't been doing too good myself. Need to be more active. I need to eat better. I need to count my calories again, because that actually was helping a lot. And I mean, you told me you saw some differences. I can't notice them, but it's I could feel the difference, to be honest. I don't feel as sluggish. I don't feel as down anymore. I guess a lot of that junk food makes you feel like you have no energy and tired, all the time.
That's why you want to sleep after you eat, or lay down, watch a movie.
Yeah, well, all that carb overload, and avoiding all that has helped me a lot. Avoiding carbs has helped me reduce the calorie counts that I have as well. So that was great. Another thing that I wanted to share with you guys was the wealth part. So that was the health part that we've been going through. And as far as the wealth thing, I think that's a little more exciting for the both of us. We're progressing a little better on that. With the wealth part.
With the wealth, so what we have, the plan is to save $200 every month. And I've already put $100 aside from my paycheck, and it has caught up with my spending money as well. It's gotten a little shorter, so it's going to be a little harder for me to not to spend, which is that's a good thing. I don't want to spend as much, and our goal is to save money. So for right now, I have $100 set aside, and the next paycheck I'm gonna set another $100 aside. So after that, we're gonna at least get a steady flow of saving $200, and hopefully, get to $500. And then when we get to $500, we're gonna try to save by $1,000. And then if we get past $1,000, hopefully we can save more. But that's just for our family savings for right now. But it isn't it isn't going to be easy. It's going to be really hard, especially if you're the type of person to spend. I'm trying to not do that so much. After COVID, or during COVID, I didn't work, and so since COVID started, getting better and jobs started opening up again, I started working again, and I got my paycheck, and I wanted to spend it like crazy. But I got that out of my system now. So now it's just savings, and I'm going to try to do that the best I can.
Sounds good. And what about the business side of it?
The business side of it, we're going to start testing the candy apples, and hopefully we get a good cash flow through that. And the money we get from that, I can put into another savings account, and it'll be a business savings. So whatever I get from the candy apples, it's going to help me get more money. So.
Right, and the exciting thing about that is that this weekend we're going to have the test run for the candy apples. We're going to have a few people over here at our apartment. They're gonna test out our candy apples. We're going to make them handmade here in the kitchen.
There's going to be like 5 different types of candy apples. We want to try different varieties just to see, who likes what and what can get out there and displayed so people can get a chance to buy.
We want to see what can get sold the most,
yeah,
and what people might like the most. So with the test run here, that'll give us an idea, and pretty much this test run is going to determine what you guys are going to be able to order for the first few, first few weeks that we open this up. So with that being said, that's a pretty exciting thing that we have going on. Victoria is doing this on her side for the business for the candy apples, and it's something that we're definitely looking forward to. We've done the calculations, we've done everything, and it seems to be a very positive approach. So we put a lot of work into this.
It's very easy and very simple, and who doesn't like candy apples? And once I get from candy apples, I'm gonna switch over to strawberries. Maybe try to do other berries as well. Maybe expand and experiment with what I can come up with.
Yeah.
So
the great thing about this is this weekend we get to finally take the first step to make this a reality. We get to test run the apples, and that's gonna be the first step. We'll let you guys see everything that we do there. You guys are gonna get to see all of that, and we'll update you guys on how it goes. So
how is your wealth going?
With me on the wealth part, I'm also focused on saving some money. We're saving $200. That's the first line. That's the first goal, right? So the way it works is it doesn't matter how long it takes to get there. We want to save $200 first each. $200 me, $200 her. And that's despite any money we may have aside. I think you have some stock money. I have some money on the stocks as well, but we're not counting all that. We're counting on just what we have now, from right now, from here on out. She's stacking 200, I'm stacking 200. Put together, eventually that'll amount to 400. Once we reach to that point, our next goal is to move up to 500 each, which amounts to 1,000 together. And then from there is 1,000 each, which is 2,000 together, so on and so forth. We start building from there. And maybe buy more stocks from there. Maybe put into stocks so we can expand and grow that money as well, right? Mm-hmm. So we're gonna stack our money and eventually reach 1,000 each, 2,000 together, so on and so forth, and grow that. We're gonna expand and grow that savings, and that's gonna be, like she said, our family savings. On the wealth part, me and her on the same page with that. I also have my own ventures with my business. I have a marketing business to them, so it's going pretty great, right? All this is falling together nicely, and this has been going on for a lot longer than Victoria's project, so it only makes sense that it's falling together pretty good, which is what we're going to do exactly with Victoria's business. Make hers start flowing pretty nicely and start growing. That's exactly what the plan is here for this family, is to grow our wealth, right, and to also improve our health. So the health we got to focus on. The wealth, you already see, we both launching our ventures, our businesses, and we're going to try to see how that goes. Any successes or failures, we'll let you guys know. As far as the wealth of my business part, the only failure I would say that I have is pretty much I feel like I'm not putting enough work into it. I feel like I'm just sitting back and wasting a lot of time that I could be investing into this business, which is probably a lesson to learn for anybody, but for myself especially, that I shouldn't just be sitting around wasting time, right? If I want to build this business up, if I want to build my wealth up, I got to focus every minute, every second that I have on that. But yeah, so that's something that I'm going to improve on. So hopefully that will help my wealth build up more if I focus on getting more clients and providing more value to my clients and people I work with. So that's something that I'm going to work on for the wealth part personally. $200 we're going to save up, her and I. That's the goal. That's what we're doing right now, and so far we're not doing too good. But like we said, this next upcoming week is going to be a complete turning point. We're going to turn around everything, and we're going to be moving upward instead of downward, and that is the goal, ultimately, to improve our health and our wealth.
Also, I just want to say, if you guys are trying to save money, I would recommend when you go to the grocery store, you know, just buy the necessities, not buy, you know, other stuff that doesn't really help your household.
Yeah, and then whatever other extra money you have, I would say put it aside and just save it. Don't even look at it. Like, I think that's one of the biggest mistakes that we make is when we save money, we want to keep looking at how much money we have, how much money have we saved, and then that gets you to think about, wow, I have you know, 500 saved up. What can I buy with my 500? Then you start thinking of ideas, and you know, as they say, what you think you become. And so when you start thinking about buying these things, you're gonna eventually start buying it. So just, it's better to avoid thinking about that. Don't even look at how much money you've saved, because if you take a look at it, you're gonna start thinking of ideas of what you could buy with that money, and that is the first step to going downhill. So yes, she's right. Buy basic necessities and have a savings account. Never look at your money. Never look at how much you save.
And even if you're trying to save money, it doesn't have to be 200. It could be at least 50. You can start by $20 every paycheck.
Yeah.
And that will easily go up to 300, and you, by the time, you'll have 500. So.
And the most important thing, like she said, doesn't matter how much you can put aside. Have a goal. Have a goal. Keep a prize that you can keep your eyes on, right? Eyes on the prize. So if you're saving 20 bucks, $5 every paycheck, doesn't matter. Your goal should probably be to save 100. By the time you get to 100, double it, 200. But it doesn't matter how much you save, right? Save that money. And then we're going to talk about in the future what we're going to do when we save that money, so we can share that with you guys about what we're going to do with our money once we save it. So stay tuned. You see where we're going, you see what our goals are, where we're headed. You guys will see the trial and error. You guys will see where we succeed and where we fail.
And if you made it to this point of the video, we appreciate you watching through the whole video.
Yes.
So please like, subscribe, and share.
And don't forget to comment. Tell us what you're doing to build your wealth and what you're doing to improve your health.